My client, Linda, 67, thought she was doing everything right. Every morning for 3 years, she ate her favorite strawberry yogurt. Heart healthy, the label said, supports digestion. Then her doctor ran some tests. Her blood sugar was pre-diabetic. Her inflammation markers were through the roof, and she'd gained 18 pounds without changing anything else. The culprit? That healthy yogurt had more sugar than a glazed donut. But here's what shocked me. 5 of the most popular yogurt brands marketed to women over 65 are quietly sabotaging your health. And there's one ingredient hiding in 4 of them that actually accelerates aging at the cellular level. I'll reveal exactly what it is after the yogurt with crunchy toppings, and show you how to spot it on any label in 3 seconds. Do this right now. Go to your fridge and grab your yogurt. Look at the sugar grams. Is it over 10? Comment the number below. If you typed anything above 12, keep watching. We need to talk. You're not alone in this confusion. The yogurt aisle has become a minefield. Probiotic, low fat, natural. These labels mean almost nothing anymore. According to a study published in the British Medical Journal, 60% of yogurts marketed as healthy contain more sugar per serving than ice cream. That's 3 out of every 5 containers you're choosing from. And for women over 65, this isn't just about weight. High sugar yogurts spike your blood glucose, feed inflammation, and can actually kill the beneficial gut bacteria you're trying to support. You've been trying to make the right choice, standing in that cold aisle comparing labels, feeling overwhelmed by words you can't pronounce. And let's be honest, if I see one more yogurt label claiming it's made with real fruit, when the ingredient list reads like a chemistry experiment, I might start a support group. What if choosing the right yogurt could be simple? What if 2 specific types could actually improve your gut health, strengthen your bones, and help manage your blood sugar? Today, I'm exposing the 5 worst yogurt brands you should avoid after 65 and revealing the 2 you should eat daily. This comes from analyzing over 40 yogurt brands, consulting with registered dietitians, and reviewing recent studies from institutions like Harvard Medical School and the National Institutes of Health. We're covering, first, the healthy yogurt that contains 27 grams of sugar, more than a Snickers bar, and why your body processes it differently after 65. Second, the probiotic lie. Most yogurts with billions of cultures have strains that die before reaching your gut. Third, the 2 yogurt types backed by Japanese longevity research that actually work. Fourth, the 3-second label trick to spot inflammatory additives. Fifth, what time of day to eat yogurt matters more than the brand itself. And sixth, the aging accelerator I mentioned. This ingredient appears in 4 of the 5 worst yogurts, and most women have no idea it's linked to faster cellular aging. Before we dive in, how many times per week do you eat yogurt? Drop a number in the comments. Let's start with the worst offenders, and I'm naming names. Worst yogurt number 1, flavored Greek yogurt. Most flavored Greek yogurts, even the ones claiming less sugar, contain 15 to 20 grams of added sugar per serving. That's 4 to 5 teaspoons stirred into what should be a protein powerhouse. Why this matters after 65? Your insulin sensitivity decreases with age. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, women over 65 process sugar 30% less efficiently than younger adults. That morning, yogurt causes a blood sugar spike that can last for hours. Brands to avoid in this category: Chobani Flip varieties, 18 to 22 grams sugar. Yoplait Greek, 100 flavors, 16 grams sugar plus artificial sweeteners. Dannon Light and Fit Greek, artificial sweeteners that disrupt gut bacteria. Your action step: if you love Greek yogurt, buy plain and add your own fresh berries. You'll get natural sweetness with fiber that slows sugar absorption, plus real antioxidants instead of natural flavoring. Worst yogurt number 2, fruit on the bottom. Varieties. That colorful fruit layer, it's not fruit, it's fruit-flavored syrup. Most fruit on the bottom yogurts contain what's called fruit preparation, a mix of fruit concentrate, corn syrup, modified cornstarch, and artificial colors. Some brands use carmine, crushed beetles, for that vibrant pink color. Nothing says healthy breakfast quite like crushed insects and corn syrup, right? But seriously, these varieties average 20 to 26 grams of sugar per container. That's more than a glazed donut, 12 grams, and a chocolate chip cookie, 8 grams, combined. Brands to skip: Yoplait Original, any fruit flavor, 19 to 27 grams sugar. Dannon fruit on the bottom, 23 grams sugar. Great Value Walmart fruit varieties, 21 grams sugar. Your action step: check the ingredient list. If you see fruit preparation, fruit concentrate, or any ingredient ending in -ose, sucrose, fructose, maltose, in the first 5 ingredients, put it back. Worst yogurt number 3, low-fat and fat-free yogurts. This one surprises everyone. Low-fat and fat-free yogurts were the healthy choice for decades. But removing fat creates a problem. Yogurt tastes terrible without it. Quick test. Think about the last time you had fat-free yogurt. Did it taste creamy and satisfying, or did it taste like tangy sadness that needed help? To fix the taste problem, manufacturers add sugar, lots of it. A study in Nutrients found that fat-free yogurts contain, on average, 40% more sugar than their full-fat counterparts. But there's a bigger issue for women over 65. Fat helps you absorb calcium. Without it, you're missing out on yogurt's primary bone health benefit. Research from Tufts University found that postmenopausal women who ate full-fat dairy had 30% better calcium absorption than those eating fat-free versions. Brands to avoid: Dannon Light and Fit, 0% fat, 9 to 12 grams sugar, artificial sweeteners. Yoplait Light, artificial sweeteners linked to gut dysbiosis. Any store brand labeled fat-free with sugar above 8 grams. Your action step: switch to 2% or full-fat plain yogurt. Your bones and gut will thank you, and you'll actually feel satisfied. Let me share something most doctors don't tell you about yogurt and aging. The quality of your gut bacteria directly affects how quickly you age. A landmark study published in Nature followed 1,000 adults over 65 for 5 years. Those with diverse, healthy gut bacteria aged slower, measured by inflammation markers, skin elasticity, and even cognitive function. The catch? Most commercial yogurts claiming billions of probiotics use strains that don't survive your stomach acid. They're dead before reaching your intestines, making those health claims meaningless. You deserve yogurt that actually works. Let's talk about what to avoid next. Then I'll reveal the 2 types that deliver real benefits. Worst yogurt number 4, yogurt drinks and drinkables. These convenient bottles seem perfect. Grab and go, portable, no spoon needed. But they're among the worst choices for women over 65. Most yogurt drinks are heavily diluted, meaning less protein and probiotics, and loaded with added sugars to make them palatable in liquid form. They average 20 to 30 grams of sugar per bottle. Meet Barbara, 71, who drank a popular probiotic yogurt drink every morning thinking it would help her digestion. After 3 months, her energy crashed every afternoon, and she'd gained 12 pounds. When we looked at the label together, her probiotic health drink contained 26 grams of sugar, and the probiotic strain listed, Lactobacillus casei, wasn't even the type proven to survive digestion. Brands to skip: Dan Active, any flavor, 10 to 15 grams sugar in tiny bottles. Yakult, 11 grams sugar, minimal protein. Lifeway kefir flavored varieties, 20 grams plus sugar. Your action step: if you want a drinkable option, choose plain, unsweetened kefir. We'll talk more about this soon, and add a small amount of 100% fruit juice if needed. You'll get real probiotics without the sugar bomb. Worst yogurt number 5, yogurt with crunchy. Toppings: yogurt parfait, flip cups, and varieties with crunchy toppings or mix-ins are desserts masquerading as health food. These products combine high-sugar yogurt with candy pieces, chocolate chips, cookie crumbles, or sugar-coated granola. Total sugar content? Often 25 to 35 grams per serving. But beyond sugar, many of these contain partially hydrogenated oils, trans fats, in the toppings, linked to increased inflammation and heart disease risk. Even though trans fats are being phased out, they're still legal in amounts under 0.5 grams per serving, and manufacturers don't have to list them if they're below that threshold. Brands to avoid: Chobani Flip, any variety, 15 to 22 grams sugar, often contains inflammatory oils. Yoplait Whips with toppings, 17 grams sugar. Any yogurt with chocolate, cookie, or candy pieces. Your action step: if you want crunch, buy plain yogurt and add your own raw almonds, walnuts, or homemade granola, with no added sugar. You control what goes in. Remember I mentioned an ingredient in 4 of these worst yogurts that accelerates aging at the cellular level? Here it is: carrageenan. This seaweed-derived thickener appears in countless healthy yogurts to improve texture. But research published in the Journal of Diabetes Research found that carrageenan triggers inflammatory responses in the gut, and inflammation is the primary driver of cellular aging. A 2023 study from the University of Illinois found that adults over 60 who regularly consumed carrageenan-containing foods had 38% higher inflammatory markers, C-reactive protein, than those who avoided it. It appears in many Greek yogurts. Check labels for carrageenan or E407. Most low-fat and fat-free varieties used to mimic creamy texture. Almond milk yogurts. Some coconut yogurts. Your action step: read the ingredient list, not just the nutrition facts. If carrageenan appears anywhere, choose a different brand. This one change can reduce daily inflammation exposure significantly. The 2 best yogurts to eat daily. Now for the good news. 2 types of yogurt are backed by solid research for women over 65, and they're probably cheaper than what you're buying now. Best yogurt number 1, plain, whole milk yogurt, European style. Plain yogurt with 4 to 5% milk fat, no additives, just milk and live cultures. Brands like Phage Total, Siggy's Icelandic Plain, and Nancy's Whole Milk Plain fit this category. Why this works? According to research from Lund University in Sweden, full-fat dairy improves the bioavailability of fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, and helps regulate blood sugar better than low-fat versions. A study in The Lancet following 130,000 adults across 21 countries found that those who ate full-fat dairy had lower rates of cardiovascular disease and mortality than those who ate low-fat dairy. Your action step: buy the largest container of plain, whole milk yogurt you can find. Add flavor yourself with fresh or frozen berries, antioxidants plus fiber. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar. Chopped walnuts, omega-3s for brain health. A drizzle of raw honey, prebiotic properties. Best yogurt number 2, unsweetened kefir. Kefir is a fermented milk drink, thinner than yogurt, Tangier, and packed with exponentially more probiotic strains. While regular yogurt has 2 to 7 bacterial strains, traditional kefir contains 30 to 50 different strains, plus beneficial yeasts. Japanese research published in Frontiers in Microbiology found that adults over 65 who consumed kefir daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in gut bacteria diversity, up 47%, immune function markers, up 34%, digestive regularity, up 52%. Plus, kefir is naturally lower in lactose than yogurt, making it easier to digest for many women who develop lactose sensitivity with age. Your action step: start with 4 ounces of plain, unsweetened kefir daily. Drink it straight, blend it in smoothies, or use it as a base for overnight oats. Important: only buy unsweetened. Flavored kefir contains 15 to 20 grams of added sugar, defeating the purpose. Bonus tip: The best time to eat yogurt. The timing matters. Research from the University of Toronto found that consuming probiotics with breakfast, specifically within 30 minutes of waking, allowed 27% more bacterial strains to survive stomach acid compared to eating them on an empty stomach or at night. Why? Your stomach acid is lower in the morning after fasting overnight, giving beneficial bacteria a better chance of reaching your intestines alive. Your action step: make yogurt or kefir part of your breakfast routine, not a standalone snack. Pair it with fiber-rich foods, berries, ground flaxseed, to feed the probiotics once they reach your gut. 3 months from now, you wake up and head to the kitchen. You open your fridge, and instead of confusion and sugar-laden containers, you reach for your plain yogurt. You scoop it into a bowl with confidence. You add fresh blueberries, the ones you froze last summer, a sprinkle of cinnamon, some chopped walnuts. It tastes better than any flavored yogurt you used to buy, and you know exactly what you're putting in your body. Your energy is steady all morning. No 10 a.m. crash, no afternoon brain fog. Your digestion has improved, something you'd struggled with for years but assumed was just part of aging. At your next checkup, your doctor comments on your improved A1C levels. Your inflammation markers have dropped. You mention the yogurt change, and your doctor nods. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Sharon, 68, made exactly this switch 6 months ago. She told me, "I never thought changing one breakfast food could make this much difference. But my brain fog lifted, my joint pain decreased, and I lost that stubborn belly weight I'd been carrying for a decade." What would change for you if one simple breakfast swap improved your energy and digestion? Think about it for just a second. Do 3 things right now. First, screenshot the list of yogurts to avoid, or just write down plain whole milk, no carrageenan on your grocery list. That's your filter for every shopping trip. Second, smash that like button if this saved you from buying another sugar bomb disguised as health food. Your support helps other women find this before they waste money on yogurts that work against their health. Third, comment below. What's your current go-to yogurt brand? I'm genuinely curious what everyone's been eating. And if you're already eating one of the good ones, share it. Your experience might help someone else make the switch. Listen, the yogurt aisle doesn't have to be overwhelming anymore. Plain whole milk or unsweetened kefir. That's it. 2 choices. Everything else is marketing. At 65, 70, 75, your gut health, your bone density, your blood sugar, they all matter more than ever. Don't let a food marketed as healthy quietly work against you. Until then, buy the plain stuff, add your own flavor, take your health back.